An educator. Dr. Kirby is a board-certified dermatologist. He currently serves as a clinical preceptor for Western University and the Nova Southeastern University medical students. He joins us here at the Shopping Channel. Dr. 90210, you've been on The Young and the Restless. You're quite a diverse individual and a medical doctor, and thank you for joining me.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it. And I wanted to say Neutrogena has such that long line of heritage, that line of lineage that's really just so well established. But this is their specialized professional division. And this product, this is Neutrogena Dermatologics Retinol NX Serum. Neutrogena Dermatologics Specialized Professional Division really focuses on that unique partnership between scientists and dermatologists.
Yes.
And it makes skincare treatments for the most discriminating clients. So this is really something special, and I'm glad you guys brought me back to discuss it.
It's super. It really is a treatment product, and you're a board-certified dermatologist. You work with a number of individuals, and we all have our own needs. This is something that everyone can use.
Well, absolutely. This is a product, and the phrase that sums it up best is superior anti-aging benefits. Anyone who has concerns about the signs of aging, this is a product that I highly recommend they use. We talked about, before the show started, talked off camera, and I'm telling tales out of school here, but we discussed something that we talked about, that hierarchy.
Yes.
And I tell people, if you come to my office in Beverly Hills, you will hear me say over and over and over, it's imperative that you use a stabilized retinol product to your entire face at least once daily. I recommend it at night, that's the way I use it, but at least once daily you need to have a stabilized retinol product like this over the entire facial area.
That's it. This is the Retinol NX Serum. Is now available in Canada exclusively to the Shopping Channel, to our customers. This is just for you. The serum's patented process of stabilizing retinol keeps it in its purest and most effective form for superior visible skin benefits. This new technology comes to you from one of Canada's skin experts. That's Neutrogena Dermatologics. This is a serum that is for anti-aging.
Absolutely.
Can all age groups use it? Is there a particular category?
I'm glad you asked. A study was done, because keep in mind, Neutrogena Dermatologics, lots of research and development go into this. We talked about the patents. A study was done, and the ages of that study was 18 to 60 plus. So in that group, everyone benefited from the product. So when you talk about age groups, under 18, we don't necessarily recommend retinols, but anyone 18 or over, this is a phenomenal product. If you have the signs of aging, or if you're worried about developing the signs of aging, this is a phenomenal product to get started with.
Absolutely. And by the way, Dr. Kirby also has been part of a very popular CBS reality show, Big Brother, in 2001.
Not my claim to fame, true nonetheless.
But anyway, you were also with NBC Love Shack as a host, served as a medical correspondent for Expert, also daytime's most popular soap opera, The Young and the Restless, and you're you're always appearing somewhere. You're very involved.
I do a lot of different television things.
Yes.
I always tell people the television and entertainment industry is fun for me, but my passion in life is dermatology.
Right.
And as a board-certified dermatologist, I really try to be first and foremost an educator. And I always tell people, the word doctor is derived from the word doctorate, which means to teach. And that's what I do. I teach residents, I teach interns, I teach fellow physicians. Most importantly, I teach patients about the best way to care for their skin.
And that's why he's here. And also, Dr. Kirby is a member of the following medical associations: the American Osteopathic College of Dermatologists, the American Dermatology Association, the American Osteopathic Association, the American Academy of Aesthetics Association, and also American Society for Laser Medicine and Surgery. So he's here to talk about your beauty and how you can help and enhance your skin. So if I'm on one of our other lines that we carry here at the Shopping Channel, can I work this in and learn the product?
Absolutely. If you've never used any retinol before, this is a great one to start with. This is the premier retinol product in the world. If you're not using any product at all, Premier Retinol is the way to go. Stabilized, patented technology. However, like you said, if you're using a product line that you love, it's so easy to incorporate. The thing is, this is a treatment. This isn't a product that you slather on. It's not something that you just apply indiscriminately. It's very, very powerful. A pearl-size amount is enough to cover your entire face every night, and it complements other products well. But because it is so powerful and because it is so efficacious, it should be the first thing that comes in contact with your skin. So I tell people, if you have nothing, if you're doing absolutely you know, your time is a constraint, money's a constraint. If you have other things going on in your life, it's imperative that this is the first thing that come in contact with your skin. If you want to use other things, I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Right, but this has to be first. So it's different insofar as it's patented and it's stabilized retinol, a technology that keeps it in its purest form. So is not all retinol stabilized?
Oh, I think that's a really important point. All retinols are not created equal. There's a huge discrepancy between the quality of retinols that are available on the market today. And stabilized retinol is an imperative way and really the only way you should take your retinol. The reason that from the way this is manufactured to the way it's packaged to the way it's shipped to the actual bottle itself, the stabilization is apparent in all forms. And that is so important because you want it to be as strong on day 1 as it is on day 60. And that's how much is in here is a 60-day supply.
Excellent.
So the other thing, too, which I really would be doing a disservice if I didn't emphasize, is this isn't just stabilized retinol. This is actually the marriage of 2 proprietary ingredients, mixed proprietary formula. The first is that stabilized retinol that we know and love. The next is Tetrol E. What does Tetrol E do? Firms, tightens, restores elasticity. And it's the marriage of these 2 products that really provide those superior anti-aging results.
Wonderful. With 20 years in the making.
I mean, this is not a fly-by-night company. When you talk about Neutrogena Dermatologics, Neutrogena, long lineage, lots of heritage. It's a product that just really well established in the anti-aging market as being just superior.
With 17 patents as well. So with that combination in terms of the ingredients with the retinol, stabilized retinol, and Tetrol E, which is derived from amino acids?
Correct. The amino acids, the building blocks of life. And in fact, a study was done within 2 minutes of applying the Tetrol E. You saw cell size shrink by 18% and area shrink by 41%. So you get that initial tightening. You could feel it very, very quickly. That's the retinol E there.
Do you recommend to cleanse the skin first?
You can cleanse with anything you like because, and I like cleansers to be very gentle. The reason being, once again, this product is very powerful.
Right.
So cleanse with anything you like. Doesn't matter to me. Something very, very gentle, very, very mild. And then the next thing that should come in contact with your skin is the stabilized retinol in the form of the NX serum.
And
here.
let's talk results, because the results have been proven and are there, and they're very, very impressive. We have some information to share with you, and we also have some video we'd love for you to see. Please watch this, and perhaps you could discuss what we're seeing
I'd be happy
here.
to. Wrinkled skin is a result of decreased cell turnover, and the way that retinol works is it works within the skin cell surface to increase that surface cell turnover. You can see it entering those surface skin cells. It results in the improved appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. That little animation just really gives you a basic idea of how it works. But even after the first use, in as little as 2 minutes, you get a lifted appearance. You get exceptional hydration, and that lasts up to 24 hours.
This is good.
That's amazing. I mean, that's really powerful. Now, when we talk about how retinols work, they take a couple weeks to really start seeing those powerful clinical results. After just 1 month of use, 97% of users showed improvement in the appearance of crow's feet and fine lines. 89% showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn forehead wrinkles. So when you talk about crow's feet, you talk about fine lines, you talk about stubborn forehead wrinkles, those are all areas that we need improvement when you're worried about the signs of aging. After 8 weeks, and that's approximately how much 1 bottle will take you through, 70% showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn under-eye wrinkles.
Fabulous.
So over the course of that 8-week treatment period, you're really going to see some nice clinical results.
Now, we're talking about under-eye wrinkles, fabulous results there in 4 to 8 weeks, and then even instant improvement inside of 2 minutes. So how do I use the product?
So yeah, I'll show you how to use it. It's so incredibly simple to use. Now, you simply turn the top, because keep in mind, once again, it's stabilized. So much thought process has taken place in here.
You have to open it.
You do a light twist to open it. It has a duck bill, and then what you do, that amount. Now, I'm going to hold it on my hand there for just a second. If you look at that amount, I know people say this to me every single day. They say, Dr. Kirby, that's not enough. You know, that's not enough to cover I promise you, that's enough to cover your entire face. It's incredibly powerful. You just dab it on the pad of your 4th finger. It's the softest. Dab, 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 dab. That's a thin layer. That's enough to cover your entire face.
So dab all over your face.
Thin layer to the whole face. Now, common sense caution, you don't want to get it in the eye, obviously, but you can go right up to the edge of the eye, go around the crow's feet area of the eye. You can go the marionette lines. You can go the nasolabial lines. Thin layer to the whole face. That is enough to cover.
Pump.
That's
Just
one pump. That's
dose.
enough to cover your entire face. Now, why is that?
And you have to dab then?
No, however you want to put it on. That's the way I personally use it.
Just apply it so you target all the areas and then
Exactly.
smooth it out.
Now, one of the reasons it's that we recommend that amount is that's a 60-day supply. What does retinol do? Well, we talked about our animation there. It increases surface cell turnover, diminishes the look of fine line, diminishes the appearance of the aging process. So how does that work? Well, because we're causing that increased surface cell turnover, you'll feel this product. This is a very real treatment. You'll feel a little bit of warmth. You'll feel a little bit of tingliness. If you don't feel that, not the end of the world. I have an oily complexion, so I don't necessarily always feel that. But you might get a little bit of redness, a little bit of flakiness, a little bit of dryness. I'm encouraged by that. If you look at our animation again here, you see it works in the surface of the skin. Surface cell turnover diminishes the look of fine lines and wrinkles there. But I'm encouraged when I see.
I feel a little bit.
Oh,
here.
absolutely. You'll feel a little warm, a little tingly.
There.
So it's a real product that works. You see real results. That's what Neutrogena Dermatologics delivers.
Beautiful. So one dose. All you need is one dose, and only once a day?
I recommend you use it at night.
Okay.
That pearl size amount is enough to cover your entire face every single night.
Right.
If you already have a nighttime regime, you can absolutely use it during the day, and you just use it with a little bit of sunscreen.
Okay, that's another. Now, as a dermatologist, that has to be a huge message to get out there